Okay, I'm with Kathy Kelly. Kathy, what are your feelings today in front of the White House?
The Peaceable Assembly campaign is very moved by Minnesotans. This group of people has been out on the bridge in Minneapolis, Minnesota every week. They've gone to Alliant Tech every week. They've maintained a very intact state network, working very hard to try to end wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, now Pakistan and Yemen. These are people who stay in touch with the issues. They're some of the most capable people you could ever imagine within a movement. And so now they've exhausted all of the legal means of lobbying, although they are certainly going to meet with their elected representatives while here. But it's very impressive to me that they're going to, some of them, undertake the clear discomforts of being arrested by the local police here when they stage a die-in, representing the 77 names of people from Minnesota who've died, but also with great compassion and mercy, really, for the families of people in Afghanistan, in Iraq, who's lost loved ones.
Now, Kathy, you've been here before in front of this White House when George Bush was here, and now we got Barack Obama. What's your feelings about him and his foreign policy with respect to the wars and the military?
I don't know if you saw that in the video last night after everyone was,
I suppose President Barack Obama believes that he has inherited multiple wars and that force and threat is necessary to maintain the American exceptionalism that he talks about quite often in all of his speeches. I think he's very wrong, and I think that he misunderstands the impact of the wisdom that was inherited also by our communities from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. But our job should be all about trying to understand how we are seen by others in other parts of the world and trying to understand the humanity of other people besides people in the United States. And if you want to counter terror, build justice. So we have a big responsibility to undertake our adult roles. I think that in a way, the president has abdicated his potential as someone who could arrange dialogue based on fair play. And I suppose he's certainly very aware of powerful forces in the moneymakers, the war profiteers, now that he's the world's arms exporter in chief. So there's a lot of collaboration that goes on.
Anything else, Kathy?
Well, we certainly encourage people to recognize that, in our Constitution it says Congress shall make no law to abridge the right of people to assemble peaceably for redress of grievance. That's what's happening here. People are assembling peaceably, but they're willing to take more risks in order to bring home the message that we want an end to these wars and occupations, and we want the folly of war, when it's ended, to be changed, transformed into the wisdom of trying to save our planet and save a habitable planet for the next generation.
Well, thanks so much, Kathy.
Specialist James D. Wertish, hometown, Olivia, Minnesota, United States. Age 20 years old. Died July 16th, 2009 in Operation Iraqi Freedom, quote unquote.
We remember you.
Specialist Robert J. Dixon from Minneapolis, Minnesota, age 27, died May 6, 2007 in our Operation Iraqi Freedom.
We remember you.
Specialist Brent Cook, hometown Morton, Minnesota, age 22 years old, died June 16, 2006 in Operation Iraqi Freedom.
We
remember you.
Matthew Kaler from Granite Falls, Minnesota, age 29, died January 26, 2008 in Afghanistan. Died of wounds suffered from small arms fired in Afghanistan.
We